Hi folks, I got another little tutorial lesson here for you. Last time we talked about a single string C lick, and I didn't have the tab for it at the time. I put it up here this time because what we're going to do is to move it up 2 frets and turn it into a D lick. And then also, if you apply a little math, you can make it a closed position lick anywhere over the fingerboard. So I do these videos to kind of help me focus and think about where to use other things and why I'm using them and those kind of things. But most of the time, somebody else will chime in, and it will I'll learn something from it as well. So I kind of figured out that C lick and showed that to you last time. And then somebody on the Banjo Hangout, Mike, I think is his name, he goes by Moo, I think, he said, that's a really cool kind of single string lick. You know, you can really play that all over the fingerboard. And my brain went, phew, and just kind of been thinking about it and trying different places we can put that lick in. So the first thing I'm going to do is to move it up 2 frets and to turn it into a D lick. So let me put up the tab for you, just because we're kind of compare and contrast. So you can see the C lick, and I didn't put a rest at the beginning, but there should be an 8th rest at the beginning, and then it goes open on the 4th string. Showed you places last time where you could use it as a transition lick, or also as kind of a standalone C lick, or playing out of the key of C, lots of different places. So what we're going to do now is to move everything up 2 frets. We're going to use some math. So now you can get that root note. So now you can start with the 4th string open, and what we're going to do is really use it as a substitute for a lick maybe like this. So you probably have a 4 or 5 licks probably in your toolbox of something that'll fit as a D lick over that amount of time. So if you go back and look at the tab now, we're going to play the lick. So we start with the 4th string open, just like the other lick I showed you, and then we're going to start walking. But instead of 0, 1, and 2, now it's 2, 3, and 4. So thumb, index, thumb. So that's your D lick. So and you see some fingerings that I use there with thumb and index. I do a double thumb on the 3rd fret. You might can figure out a way to keep alternating the thumb and index. And even if I never play these on stage, but I think I can work that D lick in pretty easily, you're at least getting more single string work that will be helpful down the road and in a variety of different ways. So if nothing else, it's kind of a fun exercise, if you will, is to try to work these in instead of thinking about practice being, okay, I'm going to practice this lick over and over, I'm going to practice this roll over and over, is to make your practice, okay, I'm going to take this little section and see where I can put it, and whether or not you can ever really work it into a song or not, it's still going to be helpful and hopefully fun for you and get your creative juices flowing as it does mine. Okay, so let's see here. So at the beginning I played Red River Valley, and I was able to show you both of these licks. So C lick, okay, so that's one place. But as you keep thinking through it, there's many places that you need a 1 measure D lick. And this one can go in its place a lot of times, kind of depends on how it sounds. You'll try it in some places and it may not sound good. Okay, and now to open it up, we can use more math and go wherever we want to on the fingerboard and play this style of single string lick. Okay, so let me try John Hardy. I tried it down the neck maybe last time, and now we'll just move it up on a whole octave and try to see if we can't figure out how to do this up the neck break using these same ideas. All right, so we're gonna go all the way up the neck, up an octave. So if we're gonna do the John Hardy break, we actually need to start on the C chord, okay? So here is your F position C chord. We need to go to your D position C chord, if that makes sense, okay? So right here. And it's kind of like you're working out of the box method as you do on guitars. Okay, so you're really adding 12 to that first tab there. So if you add 12 to all those, it's 12, 13, 14, etc. So, and it's all closed, and we can play it wherever we want to on the neck. Okay, a little bit harder to do the D one because we would need to start with this one. You have to start with the 12, and then you have to move up 2 frets. So, okay, so let me kind of run this together. I won't spend a lot more time on it, but just to kind of get your creative juices flowing and kind of think about where you all might be individually. Here's an idea for down the road about extending the single string idea. So here is a little bit of an up the neck John Hardy, really slow because I can't play it fast yet. All right, hope you enjoyed it. Take care.